Hi business owners, my name is Dana Ball. I'm a small business attorney here in the state of Utah, and I'm trying to get you out of your comfort zones. I want you to face reality. I want you to just look at your business and see a few things that you can tweak so that you can avoid a legal disaster. So today we are talking about workplace safety. Believe me, you do not, you don't want to get stung by a surprise OSHA safety inspection. You want to avoid that at all costs. So is your workplace OSHA compliant? It probably depends on the type of business you have. And a dental office is going to have different obligations as far as workplace safety from recycling plant, for example. It will depend on your type of business. So I'm going to give you a few things to think about, and then you need to determine if you need to make any changes, if you've got things set up right, depending on your type of business and what your obligations really are. So a couple things you need to know. Usually you would be obligated to be OSHA compliant if you have at least 10 employees. OSHA violations are expensive, and really, I let everybody know, you just don't want to risk ever being investigated by a government agency. It's just a mess, and it just leads to fines and possible litigation. So my advice is just do what you can to avoid it at all costs, and knowledge is going to help you with that, to be prepared. All right, here's some things that can help you keep your workplace safe. The first thing, a workplace free from serious recognized hazards that comply with standards, rules, and regulations issued under OSHA. So review OSHA. Again, this will depend on your type of business and what's really required for you. So serious recognized hazards, that shouldn't be hard. If you if you are a dental office, then you need to have an eye washing station, right? Just in case someone's blood or something gets into your eye, you need to be able to clean that out. If you are a recycling plant, do you have the right safety measures in place in case one of the pieces of equipment that you use, something's wrong with it and it causes a problem? All right. Number 2, you need to post the OSHA poster in your workplace. And this poster informs employees of their rights and responsibilities. This is the law. So make sure you have the current OSHA poster. Number 3, you need to establish an injury and an illness record-keeping procedure. So if you have 10 employees, you've got to have this procedure down. Because if you're inspected, you have to be able to produce. Maybe you never have any illnesses or injuries to record. Fine. That's fine. But if you do, you need to keep a record of it, and in a place that you have access to. Number 4, report and maintain records of all work-related injuries and illnesses. Again, record keeping is really key. Number 5, comply with other record-keeping requirements. So again, depending on your type of business, OSHA may have additional record-keeping requirements for you. Number 6, provide proper equipment and training to your employees. So proper equipment, if you work at the recycling plant, it could be special, hard hat and special gloves and closed-toed shoes. If you work at the dental office, it could be wearing eye protection when you're working on a patient. Proper equipment and training. Training is so important. You've got to review the safety procedures. You've got to review how things are going to, what they need to do in case something does happen. That's an emergency. All right. Number 7, be prepared for OSHA inspections. Don't let them take you off guard. Be prepared. Have your records in a place that is accessible to you and other people in the office that you could designate as maybe the OSHA compliance officer. It's easy to do. Number 8, post and correct citations. So if you do receive a citation, you need to post it and you need to correct it and document the measures you take to correct it. Number 9, implement safety policies and procedures. This again goes back to your employee handbook. Put the specific safety policies and procedures in that handbook that apply to your type of business. Number 10, communicate with employees about workplace hazards. So this goes back to your handbook and training. Does it include workplace hazards and how they're supposed to handle it in the handbook? And then are you doing trainings on it? And are you documenting that you've done it? Number 11, be prepared for emergencies. So one thing you can do is a risk analysis. You know, what happens if you need to shut the water off? Do your employees know where the shut-off valve is? One thing we've done for clients is we've put together an emergency action plan, and we put an actual image. We go through the site and we take photos of the emergency shut-off valve and then directions on where it is so they can see what it looks like. And then part of the training is to walk around, and you've got your handbook in front of you with the picture and what it is that they're doing. Maybe you need a wrench to turn it off. Well, where is that wrench located? We hang it right by the shut-off valve or whatever it is. Make it easy and then train on it. Number 12, do not discriminate or retaliate against employees who report work-related injuries or illnesses. This is going to put you in hot water so fast. If you need more information about retaliation claims and what they can do to your business and what is required to make a retaliation claim successful, please watch. We have another video on retaliation. That's all it focuses on. But retaliation is one of the most common and easiest lawsuits an employee can file because they were part of a protected activity and then you took some action against them. So if someone reports a work-related injury and then you demote them or you fire them or something, and it happened, you know, within a few months of them reporting the work-related injury, the court is going to seriously look at that as retaliation. All right. What are the benefits of workplace safety? Workplace safety is of the utmost importance to keep your employees safe and to keep your business protected. Be prepared because it is just simply not worth the risk. So let me end on this question. When was the last time that you walked through your workplace to assess the safety and potential hazards? If you haven't done it in a while, it's time to do it. So thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you again.